So I've decided to continue in the Expert at the Card Table book. Today we've made it past Erdnase System of Blind Shuffles Part 1. So this is the overhand shuffle right here. And then down here where it says Video 2, we're going to learn how to retain top and bottom stock with the Riffle Shuffles. If you don't know it really quick, I'll just go through it. The Riffle Shuffle they do here, you're just going to hold the cards in not a biddle grip, but sideways biddle grip. The same thing here, and then just split off the top half. Separate like that, okay? Then from there, you're going to grab on between your thumb and your middle finger like this onto the cards, okay? And your first fingers lay flat. Now, in the book itself, it says to hold them with your ring fingers, middle fingers down in front, and then first fingers even further in front. But I don't really, that doesn't really work for me. So the way I do it is middle finger, thumb, fingers down, hands resting along the back. And then from there, instead of pushing like this, you're going to push down like that. And those will go together like that. You just start to move them together. And you can either push all the way in, or you can do what I like to do, where you take your first finger and thumbs, and then you just kind of squeeze together, pushing in and together. And that will kind of cause the deck of cards to be squared up, like that. So, for me, the Riffle Shuffle, lay my hands across, and like this, and like that. So that's the Riffle Shuffle that's explained in the book. Now I'm going to explain to you how to retain top stock with this shuffle, okay? Now, we are going to use one move that we didn't use, one move besides the riffle, and that is the slip cut, where if you put a selected card there, and you give the cards a cut, like that, you'll have your card back on top. So that's how that works. But I'll explain that in a different video. What you're going to do for now is, cut it off in half. And you got your ace of spades here. I'll even leave that face up. And middle fingers down like this. You're going to go like this. But before you do that, as you're rising these packets up, use this finger and pull like that a little bit. Okay? So it should look like that. And then you're going to shuffle, but you're going to release the cards in this hand a little bit faster, so that somewhere when you have a lot of cards here, or still a chunk of cards left, you only have that one card you held on to here. And that should be back a little bit more, so you release all these and put that one on top. Okay? Now from there, this will looks like a normal shuffle, so you go and you put the cards together with that card second from top. Now, every time you do this, it's going to add one more card on top of here. If you know the slip cut, great, do it. But I'll explain that in the next video, how to do the slip cut, that is. Because you can do shuffles like this, so you pull this back, put them together however works for you, and then you'd slip cut it back to the top. So, and it looks like you're actually shuffling and cutting. So, where can you go wrong there, right? And one more thing with this. When you shuffle and you pull this back, you don't have to pull it back a lot. It should be as little as possible, so they don't see it happening. Okay? Now get ready for this ingenious method for retaining the bottom stock. It's going to blow your mind. Ace of spades here, like that, like that. Split the cards, and here's what it says to do. Bend up and release the packet you want to keep on the bottom first, and then put the other cards on top and square up. Amazing, right? But that's really it. That's all it says to do. So I'd split. I only have one card, so I'd just let that one fall and then let the rest go on top. But if you have a whole packet of cards, then be sure to not do that. And you have your ace of spades here. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said earlier, there's going to be more videos of these like these out. Hopefully one every week, okay? I'm going to start releasing them every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week. Alright, so until then, I hope you enjoy this video. These are some pretty good shuffles to do. Pretty practical and fun, but the problem is you often need a placemat, one of these magic mats, or a table with a cloth to pick up the cards, because otherwise you'd be doing that, and it can just get annoying and tacky. So have fun with these.